realita tandi sulle picota sapra harri sopre doshindarra and the Krishna reports chata al rashito the pito speak the speak of the break of torsta and rashita sel get all these that vocal speaker still pay so the and this is speak of the and this he had this pick the show all this that pick of that city bodo on this secretary both the speak of bodo and this is the big hold this speaker rasa dital pick the speak of prashito and this secretary the speak of the kahital and this secretary to speak of the sudo and the secretary sport this the both the on this secretary the speak of the city on this like the speak of the speak of the speak of and this secretary that like that is broke and reset this is got this secretary the speak of the city to speak of the hate to get the and this type of the on this like shipping got Russia is a bit to and reset and his operator this support the city on this that is a speak of the bit that is your pictures on this like she don't get the sticker and reset is your picture and this is for this that can display and this like she picked the stater on this city work with this petro and Rashi had this support and this type of this type both the single port like is the picture the sea capital castera and this is the big the city all this set the sea port that is big will be this like this because the sea big tata sea big and Rashi telpito sea this next and this sea is big audition and this day potra sesto and recital pito si por consita ti over the shoto and this day pro this Tirkey hot is the si biko taseta and recica this carpet the speak of the spirit the speak low and this sipio correct the sipio tatalisiva or recita pellet si mo the calcia apply the sugar the sugar and this lace of the store the chicho and this support the what get this big corporate because to be silk over potential got the petrus and racita rastu the top the judgment get the shot that the simple got the secret and racita like a book the rest to copy and this is and this is paper speaker this speak of the sigla and Rasit because the page to have both the stickers to play the script and Rasili because the speak of the seagull pay the synthetic because the speak though and Rasit will be the speak of the synthetic got the speed of which is this way the bird and this pay of the place to the application and this is the speed of synthetic that is so and this cycle is speak of the shit that the picture the steward of the speed that and Rasit will pay to say about the same bottle that is it that is the place of the and this set it should be the synthetic has the big of the star and they should know that it is what you have the chicho and they just try without the guys that she saw part Rasit like it and the child about the celipo etc. Hey this sick of the secret so and Rasika like his book and this is a photo gestion the vocal sita on this secretary happy the collection or break this look at the show all this at the beach of material hospital on the disease ball with the show and guess at the people to store one guess flipping got a single hike makes to be the all this is copy the same motor cassette that the sing popular is like and the cassette available and the sequel is to be the Sidalpito. Oh, this and get this big got a sit that is select the Totato at this if you speak not speed that had the secret big of show and Rasita City called me display about the same bottle can still get the speaker speed the church. And this sickle be tossed and this sick is application to be taught to each one the Sibia the Tessa the start by the set up the change upload this regular and Rasita gets him and Rasita legacy and this sick of the sick of the same population. And this lesson the secret place to play store and the Kahizati to play his of forgot the Steleo and Rasita Plaga his overcut the sheep forgot the show and Rasita Lebico that the because the and this is popular in the Sakatel big the store and this is all the to start from the summer and the typical sort of that yeah and they support to support for and they support to say for this Rio place that and they see couple this week of the city board this table self for the city at the so and the guest like that like in the cyclopito sugra and the settle big this row on this video and this is the big starter. And this is focal in the seal got be this flow on this city because the circle sheet put so and this is all recita and this is for this remigosha see for see or three somebody sees all get issued on this studio and this show with this show to the show to which would is so much chicken up chicken to send the things or race and narrative because that's and I see those secret with the sugar on this secret short and this report was that and this support is that speakers without to touch a speaker and this guy gas short but this not store and the latest so much tea so much in this slopio and get the name of the G squad where the sort of the title the lips and Rasi takes the place so and gets to and this is for the same for the class together prasta and the class will be the speaker the speaker kata sing and the because of the sing and the class will be the speaker plus will be the this go and the class will be the speaker the go with the siko for the shataleo and the class the sipo the simical study play the sin the teleo and rasa the case about the same motor speaker the should be better to spring at the and this second for the speaker to application the ship. And the settler people will pay cattle to be got a sexual. And this report of the in the name of Jesus, about the sea water that you told that you try to show that to and they should do the change for that like it's a store and they still can be those small door and this are this and kiss for the symbol of the CPO. All these CPO got to sit down. And this report the him got the kiss to be got to sit down. And this settle be got the CP got the CP the CP the CP the CEO. And the Gissi for the Santa Data. Helgi the speak of the speaker to be show. And the CEO will be the speaker store. And the CP the Santa Pito. And the CP got the CP the support of that there. And the CP got the CP store. And the CP to be the support and Rachel Pio or the studio. And the secret Pito to be and the speed of speed and the seat of speed and the and the speak of the speak and the speak of the speak of and Rasita speak of the spring of the Sigabisto and the secret the Sigo the Bacosto and Rasita about the single people mega the Gisabo and the sit about the speak of the speak of the speak of the speak of the and the say Claire let's see you play audition that you know and you should them the version of the and give it to in the name of Jesus and show and the speak the speak of the zero and Rasita speak of the speak and the set of the suit on the same people the picture of the temple to speak also and the speak of the people suit and the spirit of that is putting the every the the speak of the speak of part of the spirit of the because the spirit of show and the secret is of the spirit and the speak of the people and the speak of the person and the speak of the center and the speak of the sense so hard is and the second is for the studio and the secret of the speak of the sport also and the secret of the spirit and the speak of the sport and the speak of the sport and the secret of the selection and the people put the super and the people is in the show and the resort with the show and the sister that is going to there and the secret and the reporters put the show and the secret and the and the speak of civil show and the glacier show and the speak the stata and the speak of the single speak of the cycle and the cycle is the big show play and Rasita Halgo the singer that is going to the shop of the sequel the super like a super and the say pot like and the second Peter's break is up and the second the big stop is up the speak the receiving and the speak of that each when the jacket of the head by the support in the secret and the secret speak or show and the say both is in the stove and the sheep this copista at the speak this speak or and the speak or test and Rashid or break stone I used to see the best.